Welcome back to another episode of Weeble Slice. Now, make sure you like,
comment,
share, and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you got the notification bell clicked so you are notified when the latest video has dropped.
Definitely. Look here. Go on over to our TikTok. Give us a follow. Check out our shorts of all your favorite anime and see what we got going on.
Now, this is a very exciting one. Now, we did not expect this to happen. This is one of the shows we are going to discuss, right? And this is part of Summerlina. We actually did.
This is like the sleeper hit of the whole summer. Everybody been talking about it, and we haven't said nothing yet. So this will be the first time that we actually go to talk about this.
We actually react. This is literally one of the show's trailers we reacted to it in the summer. We actually did reaction to the show already. We did not think it was going to be this good based off the trailer,
but right? It's really good. It's 10 out of 10. It's an S anime. I'm not gonna even lie. It's an S.
So if you didn't catch on what we was putting down, the show we were talking about today is Wisteria, right? And at first, I'm like, okay, it's one of those magic shows, right? You know, we got plenty of those shows when it comes to like the I can't think of the muscle show for right now. MASH to Black Clover. There's plenty of magic shows, but the twist on it makes it really good. And let me go ahead and give you a brief overview of what the show is about. So it's about this kid. He's kind of like Asta. Or MASH for that matter.
I would say he more like Asta.
But I'm just saying he don't have any powers.
Yeah.
He don't have any power. He don't have any magic powers.
He's Asta but not stupid.
Yeah.
That's like literally what he is. He's Asta but not stupid. Because he uses a sword, but he's smart. Unlike Asta. Like Asta's like kind of stupid. Let's be honest.
The only comparison I'm making is they both in a magic world with no ability to use magic. That's all.
Yeah.
That's the only comparison.
Well, technically, Asta does have magic,
but it's black.
Anti-magic.
Yeah, black. Yeah. But it's still not really magic. It's different.
Yeah,
right?
Well, yeah, it's the complete opposite of magic.
Yeah. So this guy, I can't think of his name for some reason right now, but yeah, they have a particular like a tower they got to climb, and it's his childhood friend, actually became a very powerful mage, and he's basically trying to catch up to her. And when they grew up, like she basically put a lot of confidence.
He in love with her.
Yeah, of course. And she put a lot of confidence in him. Like, hey, he gonna get up here eventually, right? But it's gonna take time. But when he go to school, all his classmates actually talk. They do not
ostracize him.
They do not like him. That's including the professor, by the way. One of them anyway.
One other professor, the one who's like reminds you of the one from Harry Potter, Professor Snipes. Yeah. He reminds you of him so bad.
I said this motherfucker be hating, boy, just hating. But he do have a professor in his corner that's really about like pushing him to be better and actually legit care about him. But the guy go into dungeons and he go in dungeons solo and just be solo on them, like going crazy because that's the only way he able to get his points. Because the other, it's like multiple different categories to actually graduate. You need a certain amount of points to graduate. It's like credits in real life, right? And he obviously can't use magic, so he have to get credits in alternate ways, right? So the ways he get his credits up is going to dungeons and killing beasts and certain amount of beasts based on how strong the beast is.
Based on how strong the beast is, they advise how many points he gets from it. And the thing is, he can only carry so much and he can only do so much. And he damn near kill himself every time that he try to go into the dungeon. But he records the knowledge that he learns about the dungeons, and he uses that for next time so he can be better. So that's where his intuition and his smarts and mentality comes in.
On top of that, when it comes to his intuition and smarts, he actually do a lot of research on all the beasts as well. So when he recognizes it, he knows exactly what their weaknesses are and what their strengths are. So he can leverage that knowledge as well. Because I don't want to ruin too much for you guys, but at the end of the season, they kind of go on an expedition, like him and a couple of other mages. I'm not even gonna talk about the other mages because you watch the show and you will see what happened. And they brought him on because a lot of people didn't like him at first, but they saw how he
But after the tournament, they put some respect on that boy name because he was putting the paws on people.
Yeah,
I got something real for your ass in these hands.
So once they really didn't respect him really yet. They just thought he'd be a good addition to the team. That's be honest, because when they got to the dungeon, they showed their real feelings when they got there. Like
yeah. They showed their real feelings. They showed what they really felt about each other, about themselves, and about him. Like it kind of got real in there to where they had to face not only themselves, but they had to face the adversities of the dungeons and had to face like the problems that they had with him in particular.
It was so good. It was just that little arc alone with so many plots and twists. You did not. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't predict that was going to happen. All right, because they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go in here. We're gonna try to go to the very last floor, so we can get credit. We can go ahead and just bypass everything, so we can go ahead and climb the tower." Kind of find out all them motherfuckers was actually the bottom of the barrel when it comes to their clan.
Yeah.
And kind of, we thought the whole series that they were the best of the best.
Series that they are apex, and they're the cream of the crop. But no, each and every one of their own way were leftovers that didn't get into the tower, because you don't have to. The trick is about this whole situation about climbing the tower is you don't have to graduate to climb the tower if you're good enough.
Yep. And the whole time, the whole series, they was hyping them up like they was the best clan or the best mages in
the
school.
Best mages for their respective clan: fire, ice, water, light, dark.
Yeah. So I was like, man, it really puts stuff into perspective for you by the end of the season. And then what's going on right now is just like in the fight scenes, the animation.
Yeah. So as of this episode, I haven't watched the final ending season episode. But I did watch last week's episode, and it gets really intense and good. And I think that the cliffhangers, the way that you get wrapped up in each character's story, and even some of the characters that you think are villains or bad people, you kind of see from their perspective on how and why they are the way that they are. And you get wrapped up in their story as well. And it's an emotional tie and pull on you if you got a soul and you out here watching these type of things. So I appreciate those things about the story.
I will say this though, when he got knocked down to the ground, you hit him with the Friday, get up, Craig, get up, Craig, get up, Craig, because he was laid out for a while.
Well, when he told the fire gentleman to punch him and pretty much to put the balls on him,
he said basically just knock me out of my senses home. Yeah,
because he said, "Kawhi, I'm scared."
But the mage, the girl that like him, she know how he really feels. Like he's always scared. He said, "You guys don't really understand. You guys are mages. Like you don't have to be up and close in person. Like you literally can fight from a distance." But
this guy is up front, in your face. Here it is. Take it or leave it.
So he has to be fight. He had to overcome his fears all the time. But I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that. The end part was so cold when he found out he can actually store people's powers into his sword, because that's what it's called, sword and shield. People can actually can absorb people magic and basically elevate it higher.
Well, yeah. Well, so what it is there's a crystal that he uses to combine with his sword.
Yes.
And the crystal stores the power. So pretty much they shoot their magical power into the crystal, and he powers it through the sword to make like a flame sword, or pretty much to just make an overpowering attack. So it's really like more so of a team effort on how that they can accomplish things and take it to the next level. So I'm interested to watch this latest episode. I'll probably watch it today as it is recorded, to be honest with you. But
I will say this though. While you was talking, I was just brainstorming about a lot of ideas and trying to foreshadow what's going to happen in the new season.
Please, sir. I want some more.
Could you imagine the girl that he liked actually buff his swords up, and can imagine them teaming up and become a killer duo now?
Well, see, they're already a killer duo, because if you remember during the tournament when...
No, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about the girl who's the strongest mage that's already in the tower.
Oh, you talking the strongest ice mage.
Yeah.
But, so, I would say something's going to happen to where they're going to have to fight in the tower. And what I predict, this is my prediction, is that some of the people in the tower are going to be fighting each other. Like, all of them don't agree.
This is what I'm gonna predict for next season.
And wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me finish my prediction.
Go ahead.
All of the powers that be for ice, wind, water, fire, grass, they all don't agree on everything. And I think that it's going to pretty much be like a civil war between each other, because someone is leading that headless man.
That's what I'm about to say next. That's what I'm about to get at next.
And the other guy, the evil wizards. And I think that it's someone that's already in there.
You think it's an internal civil war, something going on like that?
I think that someone's giving them orders to go to the school, to the underground, and to do everything that they do. Someone is, and if you remember, they said that one of the mages is missing on a mission, and then the other ones, the way that they were talking, you can tell that they don't agree with all the things that each one of them thinks and do. Because when they were all at the little circle, someone was like, "Yeah, I'm not listening to this. I'm out," or "I'll do things my way." Like you can tell that they don't like each other.
Yeah, you may think it's like a coup d'etat. So I think I agree with you. I think once this arc is over with, I think they're gonna be done with school and they're gonna go into the tower and stuff like that. Because after this, you can't go back to school after fighting that beast. Spoiler alert. I'm just saying. And then after getting exposed to the dude, like you just mentioned, the dude with no head, I think it because I was about to get at that. I think they're gonna be in a tower, or they're gonna have to face them again, or face people of that same organization, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna put a head out on them because they're gonna realize that they killed that beast,
Yep.
and they're gonna be like, "What the heck? Who are these kids? How did they do this?" If it gets out that, like, I think to this, and then you got to think about it too. Not to cut you off, it's in their world. It is a big deal for swordsmen to be able to wield magic, regardless if it's by itself or with someone. That's that will like pretty much flip them on their head to where they'll be looking for him to kill him. Because if you think about it, they don't really go into a lot of his details, but you saw his mother say, and she said, "You will be combining two worlds," and she hid him away.
Yep.
So that's my prediction, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm done too. I'm done.
You guys let us know down in the comment. What do you think about Wisteria sword and wand? And down in the comments, let us know.
I thought it was sword and shield. Sword and wand.
Sword and wand.
Oh, my apologies then. I mean, hey, if I'm butchered, my bad. I come around with the machete for names. So if I butchered the title, I apologize. But you get the drift. So yes, you guys let us know what you think about Wisteria sword and wand, and have you been watching it? Because me personally, I don't know where you've been at, because this is the anime of the season for me personally, and this is going against My Hero. It's going against a couple of other heavy hitters as well.
Yeah, I would say for it came with a strong first season, and I'm not afraid to give it an S.
Yeah, so it hold it on this summer. I mean, yeah, it hold its own this summer.
Holding its own.
So, and I did this one show. I did not predict that it was going to be this good. So, hey, you never know.
Yeah,
you never know.
Well, you guys make sure you subscribe to the channel.
And as always, we are Weevil Slice, and we are out.